Welcome guys back to the next episode of my or our best goals series. Today the second last episode, or the third last of course. AFC Wimbledon. We will talk about the best goals of the AFC Wimbledon K mode, the longest K mode I had, but there were some amazing goals, but not that many actually. And yeah, I will as always start with some funny goals, stupid goals. I think there are just two this time. And after that, of course, as always, I will go to the normal goals. Number one, this time again, is not really the best goal, quality-wise, but it has just a story behind it. And you will just see when we see the best goal, when I show you the best goal of this series. But first of all, the funny, retarded, crazy, or however you want to sell them goals, there are two of them. Take a look. Still. Yes, now we need a good cross. It got deflected. Taylor will hit this, and the goalkeeper is completely retarded. What the hell is this goal? I don't know. Rick's cross got deflected. What the hell is the goalkeeper doing? That is such an easy save. It's not even. It's so bad. And it just. I don't know. I really don't know. Murphy, come on, who's helping? Nobody's really helping. Now pass it. Tony, please Tony! And it's so freaking lucky, but I don't care, we got that draw. The equalizer. Of course it had to happen like this. It just had to. Nothing works, so it has to be a shot deflected and then deflected again and then somehow went in. It just had to be like this. Now we will go into the top 5. And most of them goals are long shots, but there is one, the best dribble basically in the whole series. It was a very nice dribbling of McNerney. For everybody who can't remember him, he was not really fast, but he had a good finishing, and especially his dribbling was just amazing. He might be he is definitely one of the best dribblers I've ever played in any FIFA before. His dribbling was just amazing, and here he was, in this goal, he was just unstoppable. Come on, Cook. Weaves for McNerney. Good pass. McNerney 101. Yes, yes. Still going. Still going, McNerney. What a goal. What a goal for McNerney. He was not able to score when the goal was empty. But he's able to get through 1, 2, 3 players and then hit the ball perfectly. And now we will start with the long shots. On the 4th place we have Ryan Letson. Not really the best player of the series, hasn't played that much, but still scored one of the best long shots in this series. Take a look. Ryan Letson has some space. Ryan Letson, what a hit! What? Ryan Letson, I love you. How is he scoring that? The first, I really didn't expect that. I don't even know what to say. I saw Ryan Letson has some space. I never tried a long shot with him before. Let's just try it. Perfect. Ryan fucking Letson. I thought just Luke Woods can do these things. Nope. Wow. You might now ask, who is this Luke Woods? We will still talk about them, but before that, we will talk about a different player. And yeah, the 3rd place, as well as the 2nd place, but now the 3rd place is a goal compilation basically. We will talk, like the 3rd place in total is Reeves. Reeves was a special player. Why that? Because of course I started the AFC Wimbledon KE mode and I basically like sold everybody and tried to replace everybody as fast as possible, get them out of my club and sign new talents from the youth squad, from the free agents or real players straight away, and I was able to do it really fast. And I would say after like 2 seasons there was just one guy still in my team, and that was Reeves. And Reeves was in my team until the end of the series, the full 7 seasons, and I really used him. I think just the last 2 seasons he got replaced by Dele Alli, who was just better than him. I mean it's Dele Alli, and he was just like 74, 75 graded, but he was one of the best and one of the most important players in the whole series. And he also was not only a really good passer, but especially an amazing long shot taker. He scored some amazing long shots, and here you can see, in my opinion, his best ones. Reeves has some space. It's very... What the hell was that shot? That was an amazing shot. Wow, he has just some space. I think let's try it. And there's I think I don't know how you call it. I think knuckle shot, something like this, knuckle. So when the ball just, I don't know. I just know the German term. But this was an amazing goal, and this is like the best way you can score the first goal of the season in new league. To right, here is, right, sees the gap, tries the shot, Reeves still got it, Reeves sees the gap as well and he scores it. Alright, just 2-3 minutes after I said that Reeves gone right, got blocked, but Reeves sees the gap as well, and that's just an amazing shot. Unstoppable shot. Look at this. It's the most top corner you can shoot. Women for Ryan Woods. Ryan Woods has to wait, pass it back for Reeves. He can hit them. He can hit them. He can fucking hit them. Wow, Jack Reeves. I just thought there's so much space for Jack Reeves. Let's just try it, and that's perfect. The goalkeeper has no chance at all. That's the perfect hit. Top right. Look at that finish. Wow. And now we want to talk about a very special player. Somebody who was even like more special than Reeves. And it is Luke Woods. By the goal, 4th place I think it was. Ryan lets him with a nice long shot. I told you, I thought just only Luke Woods can do that stuff. Luke Woods. The story behind this player is amazing. I wanted to sell him really early because he had an amazing potential and he seemed a really decent, to be a very decent player. But there were 3 really bad things about him. First of all, his physical stats. He was really slow, and I think when I signed him he had just had like a 41, 42 stamina. And I think in the end he had like 50, so his stamina was shit. And he had low work rate, so I thought, oh, why? Okay, then I have to sell him. Was not able to sell him. Then I used him, and already in the first game, I think it's also one of them goals here, he scored an amazing goal, and then he just kept on scoring amazing goals all the time. I would even say, after Armstrong, he might be the best player of this series, and definitely my favorite, my second most favorite player. Just really, just really a little bit behind Armstrong. Armstrong was just my favorite player in this series, but I enjoyed him so much, and here you can see a compilation of just some of his amazing goals, and I could show you like 20, 30 of these goals. In my opinion, these are the best ones. Pass it to Woods. Woods will take a shot, and it's an amazing one. Okay, Woods. First game I'm playing with him, and he scores an amazing goal. Come on now. Reeves, Woods again with way too much space, and I told you, if you give Woods so much space all the time, he will definitely take a chance sometime. And here it is, again too much space, and this time, yeah, he can do these shots, he can score from these positions. Don't give him too much space. 3-0 already. Oh come on, nice dribbling. Now nobody needs to help, nobody is back here, but Woods has now some space, can shoot, and that's the goal actually! Wow! What the fuck, Woods? Nice dribble from Bailey King, but Woods scored this! This guy is amazing. Like, whenever he has so much space, 90% of the cases, he's scoring these goals. Wow, what a finish, no chance at all for Joe Hart. But if you have a yellow card, and then you run to Busquets, and you don't have a chance to get the ball. Oh, what a goal! Is this Luke Woods again? I think it's Luke Woods again. This guy is amazing, guys. I don't know what to say about this guy anymore. Yeah, it is Luke Woods. Now with his left foot. This guy is amazing. Luke motherfucking Woods. Come on, Luke Woods. Try the shot, Luke Woods. Good! Yes! Yes, straight into this game again. Fucking Luke Woods. I just knew he's going to score. I mean, I don't know why he's so good. He has not a 90 weighted long shot stat, but he just scores them. An amazing guy, Luke Woods. He can hit these. Luke Woods, and yeah, of course it is Luke Woods who scores the first goal for us in the BPL. I mean, I would have bet on it that he is the man, because he just, if he has some space once, he will hit them, and I'm pretty sure it won't take long for every BPL team to try to sign Luke Woods, because I mean, these fucking shots are just amazing. 1-1 just before half time. I love this kid. It's so easy, just get some space. He has the dribbling to get the space and then just shoot, and it's in all the time. Waiting for Luke Woods to make a one. Luke Woods, the shot, Luke Woods! Perfect answer, straight away. 3 minutes after we conceded, they equalize, and of course it's Luke Woods. I'm going to say that every 2 games, of course it's Luke Woods. That finish, again, he's a perfect finisher. There's a chance to maybe score that. Let's see, Luke Woods, it's perfect! The last goal actually I think was the only free kick I scored in this series. I scored so many free kicks in every series, in the Liverpool one, in the Inter one, in the Schalke one, in all of them. I think actually this might be the only free kick I scored in the whole series, and it was the longest one, 7 whole seasons, and I played games and then all the seasons. So amazing, and it of course had to be Luke Woods, because who else? Who else would do something like this? It's just, I love that guy so much, and he's maybe the best number 10 I ever played with in this series, in the AFC Wimbledon, not the series, in the whole game, FIFA 16. I would say it's either him or Dele Alli, because Dele Alli was just amazing as well, but I would even say I liked him more than Dele Alli. I would say he was the best number 10 I've ever had, and he scored so many goals, got so many assists and everything. And I think he played as the more defensive-minded center mid actually. So that's just amazing in my opinion. But yeah, now we will go to the number 1 goal in this series. It might not be the best goal, but just the story behind it. For everybody who doesn't know, I made this series AFC Wimbledon and just was allowed to sign English talents. I had to replace everybody in the team with English talents. And at some point actually we got the offer for the manager role of the English national team, and I thought maybe I thought about it for a long time, but then it just worked perfectly, because just when I wanted to end this season 7, end this series, it was 2022, the World Cup, and I said, okay, that's actually the most amazing way, the best thing I can do. And so I made 3 more episodes, and I just, took England to the World Cup. And if you haven't watched it, just watch it. I mean, I can make a quick recap. We lost because of an own goal of Butland against Canada. Then we lost by 3, 4, 5 goals. I don't know. I think 5 goals actually. I think we lost like 5-1 or 6-1 in the end against Colombia. We were almost out. We had to win the next game, the last game, with 2 goals, and the other team, I think it was Austria. No, not Austria. We played against Austria, and Canada had to lose by 2 goals. They lost 2-0. And after it was 0-0, I think, after halftime or whatever. But what actually is also amazing, we were winning 1-0. We had to score another goal. And 1 minute before the end, like the last attack in the whole game, I think the 19th minute or 89th minute, we actually scored the 2-2. We got into the quarterfinals. We played against Uruguay. I think it was one of the most amazing games. I think in the end was like a 6-4 or 6-5 or 4-5, something like this. So many goals. In that first 20 minutes, it was already after 20 minutes, I think 2-2. Just so many goals in this game. It was amazing. In the end, we were able to go through. It was not the quarterfinals, but the round of 16. In the quarterfinals, we played against Spain, and that was just bullshit. It was just bullshit. Everything. I think when I remember the right way, I think we scored with a last attack or so, again, to get an equalizer, to get into penalties, after we had amazing chances in the extra time, but did not score, which I think missed like 3 amazing chances. We got just into extra penalties and won the penalties against Spain. So we played in the semifinals against Germany, and the same thing happened again. It was, I think, 1-0 for a long time. Then we got a red card very early in the game as well, so it was 1-0 for them, and we got a red card. We scored a goal though, and I think, if I remember the right way, no, it was 0-0. It was, I think, 0-0 for a long time, so I can't 100% remember everything, but I think it was 0-0. We scored the late goal like 2 minutes before the end. I subbed off every attacker for every defender, just parked the pass, and of course with the last attack, like 92nd or 93rd minute, we got considered a bullshit goal, got into extra time, we were the better team, we scored the goal, and again 119th or 120th minute we conceded, got into penalties and won. Again, so it was one of the craziest things ever. We were in the World Cup final against Brazil, it was 1-0, and then this happened. The last corner, they really tried to look at how many players there are in our box. If we get the ball, we could have a counter attack. Schwarz is staying in the goal, is saving it. Come on, guys. Maybe we should have this one more attack. Compton, Sturridge, back to Compton. Sturridge, make a run. Compton, please get it through. Sturridge, that is the chance. This is the chance. Sturridge, pass it. Woodford! 92nd minute in the World Cup final. And we scored. Compton, Sturridge. And he's not trying himself, he's just passing it to Woodford. Guys, I think we just won the World Cup 2022. We did. I mean, this is just the perfect way to end this series. It was a hell of a fun. It was, at that point, I would say, my favorite series. The only one I liked more than the AFC Wimbledon one was the Bremen one. Maybe the Inter, but the thing is, AFC Wimbledon was 7 seasons of fun, Inter was just 2 seasons. But yeah, I would say it was my second favorite series after the Bremen one, which was definitely 100% my favorite series in this game, FIFA 16, this year. And I kinda missed this series actually. I really missed this series more than any other one, because we had Armstrong and has got like 35 goals every season with Armstrong. We had Luke Woods. We had Compton as a winger. He just was a right back, so he always was just like 50 or 60 rated, but he had amazing winger stats. So as a winger he would be like 90 rated actually, really. But he had, because he was for whatever reason just a right back, he had just a rating of 50, which was fine in my opinion, because nobody tried to buy him really. So it was really fine for me, and he didn't ask for a lot of wage because he was not high rated. And we had Balanta, one of the most funny goalkeepers, because he made some amazing saves. He might have been quality-wise the best goalkeeper I've played with if he would not make too many mistakes, but he made so many mistakes as well, so many funny own goals. It was so funny with him. Of course, at the moment I always raged because of him. I hated him so much, but loved him on the other side as well at the same time. And some other stories. Woodford, who scored the goal to win us the World Cup. One of the most amazing strikers. I found him just 2 seasons before the end. That's unfortunately too late, because he had like 98 sprint speed and acceleration, amazing dribbling, just with this finishing, and I loved him so much. He was the most amazing striker maybe I've ever played with, but I just was able to play with him just a few games, because first Armstrong was too strong, and then the moment he really got strong was just, I think like in the start of the last season. Then he got injured, I think, for a long time. But in the World Cup, for example, I think he scored alone in the World Cup in these 7 games, he scored at least 10 goals. I think he even scored more than 10 goals. So he was just our best player. Like every goal he scored was because of Woodford. So what should I say? It was amazing. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I think tomorrow I will continue with the Las Palmas K mode. I'm very sure about it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please smash the like button. And have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow. And bye, guys.